Hello darlings, have you ever dreamt of a journey so vast, so ancient it feels almost like a myth? Let me tell you about the Silk Road. It wasn't just a single road, but a sprawling network of pathways stretching thousands of miles, weaving together continents. For centuries it was the world's most famous trade route, connecting the East and West in ways never seen before. Imagine Asia's mysteries reaching out to Europe's bustling cultures, crossing mighty mountains, scorching deserts and fertile valleys. The Silk Road was a bridge between worlds, a conduit for dreams, discoveries, and the exchange of ideas. One could start in China and after months arrive in the heart of the Mediterranean. This wasn't a fleeting moment. The Silk Road thrived for centuries, from around 100 BC into the Middle Ages. It was a lifeline not just for goods but for beliefs, art, and knowledge. Cultures collided, learned, and were forever changed, a melting pot on a grand scale. So come with me. Let's explore these ancient paths, uncover stories, and marvel at the cultures that blossomed along this route. It's a tale of adventure, courage, and the enduring human spirit. The Silk Road is more than history, it's an inspiration, a reminder of our world's deep connections. Ready for the adventure? Let's begin. The Silk Road gets its glamorous name from silk, a shimmering fabric from China, once worth more than gold in Rome. For centuries only the Chinese knew how to make it, making silk the ultimate luxury. But silk was just the beginning. Spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, and pepper transformed Western kitchens, tea and delicate porcelain enchanted the world. These goods carried culture, bringing the scent and taste of distant lands. Trade flowed both ways. The Chinese coveted strong Central Asian horses, vital for their armies. Western traders brought glassware and gold, silver, and wool wine and new crops eastward. The variety was astonishing. Camels and horses laden with treasures trekking across continents. These exchanges didn't just enrich merchants, they changed societies. New materials sparked industries, new foods altered diets, and new luxuries reshaped lifestyles. The Silk Road moved more than products. It moved the very fabric of daily life. It was a constant flow of innovation and beauty, enriching everyone it touched. The Silk Road's treasures were more than objects. They were agents of transformation. Every journey along these routes brought the world a little closer together. Who braved the Silk Road? Merchants and traders, the true adventurers, formed caravans of hundreds of camels, facing deserts, mountains, and bandits. The promise of profit and the thrill of discovery drove them onward. Explorers and envoys like Zhang Qian of the Han Dynasty opened new routes and forged connections with distant kingdoms. They sought not just trade but knowledge and alliances, paving the way for others. Pilgrims and missionaries also journeyed these paths. Buddhist monks from India to China, Nestorian Christians, and later Muslim traders and scholars. Their travels spread beliefs, philosophies, and spiritual guidance, adding rich layers to the Silk Road story. All these individuals, merchants, explorers, monks, and travelers, shared courage and resilience. They were human bridges, connecting vastly different cultures. Driven by faith, ambition, or curiosity, they endured hardships and changed the world. Their footsteps echo through history, reminding us of our capacity for adventure and connection. The Silk Road's heart and soul were its people, weaving the world together one journey at a time. Their legacy is the enduring spirit of exploration. They showed us the power of human connection. Along the Silk Road, cities emerged like jewels in the desert oases of life for weary travelers and bustling caravans. These cities owed their existence to the trade that flowed through them, transforming isolated settlements into vibrant hubs. Imagine arriving at an oasis city after weeks in the wilderness, bazaars teeming with people, languages, and the scent of spices. Caravanserais offered shelter and refreshment, while marketplaces buzzed with activity. Cities like Chang'an, modern Xi'an, Kashgar, Bukhara, and Samarkand became legendary crossroads of culture and commerce. Each city had its own unique character, shaped by the diverse influences passing through. They blossomed into centers of art, scholarship, and innovation. Libraries brimmed with scrolls, workshops produced exquisite crafts, and scholars debated philosophies from distant lands. The wealth from trade fueled the arts and sciences, making these cities beacons of enlightenment. These urban centers were more than stops, they were engines of civilization. Trade nurtured not just economies but minds and spirits. The Silk Road cities stand as testaments to the power of connection. They remind us how commerce can spark culture and creativity. Samarkand. The very name conjures romance and splendor. For centuries it was a jewel of the Silk Road, a crossroads of cultures. Located in modern Uzbekistan, Samarkand dazzled travelers with its beauty and diversity. Its Registan Square, with 3 grand madrasas adorned in shimmering blue tiles, remains an architectural marvel. These buildings were more than structures. They were statements of power, faith, and artistry. Samarkand's bazaars bustled with Persians, Indians, Chinese, Turks, and Sogdian merchants, creating a vibrant melting pot. This diversity fueled a flourishing of arts, crafts, and intellectual pursuits. The city welcomed new ideas and blended traditions, inspiring creativity. Legends abound, like the famed Samarkand paper, prized for its quality, and the great conqueror Timur, who made the city his capital. Timur brought artisans from across his empire, adorning Samarkand with stunning monuments. These stories add to the city's mystique, embodying the grandeur of the Silk Road. Samarkand stands as a symbol of cultural fusion and enduring legacy. Its spirit continues to inspire wonder. The city's tales are woven into the very fabric of the Silk Road. Now let's journey to Dunhuang, a vital oasis on the edge of the Gobi Desert in China. Dunhuang was a crucial gateway, where the Silk Road split to bypass the Taklamakan Desert. Its true marvel is the Mogao Caves, the caves of 1,000 Buddhas, hundreds of grottos filled with breathtaking Buddhist art. Murals and statues funded by merchants and travelers depict stories of Buddha and daily life along the Silk Road. These caves served as shrines and sanctuaries for monks and pilgrims, testifying to the power of faith and artistic devotion. In the early 20th century, the hidden library cave was discovered, revealing tens of thousands of ancient manuscripts in many languages. This treasure trove offered an unparalleled glimpse into Silk Road life and culture. The Mogao Caves are a testament to the spiritual and cultural exchanges that flourished along these routes. Dunhuang's legacy is a window into a world of devotion, art, and connection. We must talk about Marco Polo, the Venetian merchant whose journey along the Silk Road became legendary. Setting out as a teenager in 1271, Marco traveled with his father and uncle across Persia, the Pamirs, and Central Asia, finally reaching the court of Kublai Khan in China. He spent years in the Khan's service, exploring the vast empire and observing its wonders. Upon returning to Venice after 24 years, Marco dictated his adventures, which became the famous book, The Travels of Marco Polo. His tales of wealth, paper money, and coal amazed Europe, fueling imaginations and inspiring future explorers. Though some doubted his stories, Marco Polo became a bridge between East and West. His journey helped shrink the world, encouraging others to look beyond their horizons. Marco Polo's legacy is the spirit of discovery and global connection. The Silk Road was more than a trade network. It was a river of ideas, art, religions, and knowledge flowing across continents. Its legacy is the profound cultural exchange it fostered, shaping civilizations in ways we still feel today. Religions like Buddhism, Christianity, and Islam spread along these routes, transforming societies and sparking dialogue. Technologies such as papermaking and gunpowder traveled west, revolutionizing the world. Agricultural techniques, medical knowledge, music, and art styles were shared and adapted, spurring innovation everywhere. The Silk Road reminds us that our world has always been interconnected. It shows that exchange and interaction lead to growth and understanding. The Silk Road laid the foundations for globalization. Its spirit of curiosity and openness is timeless. The Silk Road's legacy continues to inspire us to connect and explore. The spirit of the Silk Road echoes today. We may not have camel caravans, but our desire to connect and share is stronger than ever. The internet is a digital Silk Road, linking minds across the globe. International travel lets us experience cultures firsthand, just as ancient travelers did. Modern initiatives like the new Silk Road and Belt and Road show the enduring power of East-West connections. The fundamental impulses, adventure, curiosity, learning from others, are alive within us. When we travel, learn, or share, we tap into the same spirit that animated the Silk Road. The Silk Road is not just history, it's a living testament to the beauty of human connection. Its threads still weave through our world, reminding us we're all part of one magnificent, interconnected story.